Hi everyone, and welcome back to Road to Chess Grandmaster. After a while, I'm finally doing another video on endgame fundamentals on and king endgames is kind of mostly opposition, and I will be doing king and pawn versus king and pawn versus king two, king and two pawns versus king and rook pawn. And yeah, so on. I'm gonna finish on the last one that I've ticked. That means I've checked. And engine level I will always keep at max. So let's go. First is two, then it's a no, it's not one. It's king there, pawn, we queen, and now it's a really easy king and queen mate. We follow the king, move down, and now we go gangster granny mode until we boop. Game over. Right. Now we done that. We done it with one. Now we're doing front two. Let me just get in front of the pawn, then I'll chill. Um now push. King moves here. King back here. King back there. King push. Push. King in front. Go to the side and make the red carpet. We win the game. Okay, so I cannot fumble the checkmate here. Surely I won't. Chong. The paunga. Okay, now it gets interesting. What do we do here? It's not king there, it's not king there, it's not king there, it's not king there. We cannot push this pawn, we cannot push this. We can push this pawn. And king matches would be done. How do we win? We push this one. We make a bishop. It'll, it'll. And we promote this pawn and this pawn and that. No, I'm just joking. We do not promote to a bishop. Then it wouldn't. Then it wouldn't be fancy enough. Queen. Wait a second. Push. Yeah. Then king goes there. So you have to sack the queen. Oh, whoa, whoa, we at the queen. Make the box. You cannot escape. Just try to escape. Here, here, here. Okay, nearly moved in more. That would be kind of dumb. That's over. Oh my god. That was a shocking voice crack. This way. I'm supposed to. We have to go this way. Okay. So that's probably not gonna be the first move. I'm assuming that we just go up with the king. Now we can go there, so we go there. Now I think that we push h4. Yes. Oh no, now it's a draw. Wait, is this? No, it's just a draw. That's why we have to play it with black. There. Now I can't do anything. Here, now it's a draw. It's just a draw, like there's actually no way. But this one, this is it's a funny one. Which, what do you do? One, two, three, or do you sack one of the pawns? Let's just try sacking a pawn. No, it's of course not sacking a pawn. Maybe the other one you say. It's definitely not that. Move the king. Black can just eat these pawns before you even can touch one. Then you draw. It's still not moving the king in. Move the king. Why did he go back? Up to here. Because the king gave you a move. If it hadn't, you needed to push a5, a6, which now you can do. a5, a6, a7. Now you push the king in d5, d6, d7. Then you follow, push, push. Now it's a draw. See, so now that's a blunder. Kings facing each other. Eye to eye, staring contest. Who will win? Okay, right, that's a bit. We promote this on to a nearing night, nearing night. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Okay, yeah, we promote to the rook. I mean the queen, the queen. Let's see where he goes. Okay, he made my life easier. Right in the corner, that's a bit cheeky. Now I cannot do that. So that is how you do king and pawn endgames. King and pawn versus king endgames. So now it's a bit different. Now it's weird. Because it's made in 27. Let's try. Blunder. How do you go back? Let's try a5. Best. Now there's really only one move that makes sense. Move up. Really only move that makes one sense. Here, here, here. Oh wait, is this one? Wait, this is one of those where like you have to push the pawn out. First, you have to boot the king out. So here, how was that? Oh my god. Okay, wait. Yes, the king made me life easy. The king made me life easier. Now we defend, and now we take. Boom, boom. Bishopy boy. Snipe, 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 snipe. Queen. King is getting bullied. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm just randomly doing what I think is not so good. Okay, now let's really try to finish this game off. The bishop doing the final blow. I can't do that, and that's stalemate, so now the king can move there. Yeah. No, okay, so now the bishop would can't do the final blow. The just the queen. That's how to win that. Bye bye, see you in the next one. Don't worry about my voice.